I'm about to have a little snack and I wanted to show you what it is because it's one of my favorite foods. This is duck or Korean rice cakes. I bought some on my way home and I already had a few pieces, but I'm about to have more because I really like it. I actually don't know the name of this one, but I originally went in looking for, there's this surtok, which is basically like alcohol rice cake. I don't know if that's actually what it's called, but it has makgeolli in it and it has like this tangy flavor that I really like, but they didn't have that. This is what it looks like. It has a lot of beans in it, so I feel like it's healthy. Okay, I need to stop eating. I've had way too much.
Now serving F 100.
Information right there.
Is that enough information to update the...
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, Dr. Gasawan, put the camera up with a picture.
Now serving
Appointment customer.
Hi, this month I read these 4 books, so I thought I would describe them in one word and 1 sentence and let you know which one was my favorite. This is also in the order that I read them in. So first, The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood. I would probably say cautionary and clinging to the past in order to survive the future. Next, The Pearl by John Steinbeck. I would say really sad, and what you think you really want is not actually what's best for you. Oh, okay. Animal Farm by George Orwell. Transformative, life-changing. Okay, those are 2 words, but knowledge is power. And I Who Have Never Known Men. Beautiful. And where does your will to survive come from when you have no purpose? So I would say my most favorite book out of the 4, honestly have a hard time between these 2. I Who Have Never Known Men was just such a beautiful story about this girl just coming to understand herself, asking so many questions about this world that she does not understand. Also about community and womanhood. It just leaves you with a lot of questions, which I think is kind of the point because you don't get a lot of insight and context around how these women get trapped in this cage, which is the same situation for the girl or the main character. And so this is just a beautiful but also heart-wrenching novel, and so I love this one. But I think I have to give it to Animal Farm because this book just changed me. It is just so insightful. It is a satire and allegory to totalitarianism and the Russian Revolution. So it's not just like fiction. The characters are actually based off of real people in history. And it just shows you that you really have to learn and think for yourself and how important it is to be able to formulate your own thoughts and not be led and manipulated by people who want you to think a certain way. This book really changed me, and it also started my love for dystopian novels, so I would say this is my number 1. I've made a lot of progress on this sweater because I've been knitting like so much every day in order to finish this by my birthday. I'm not sure if I'll make it, but I finished the entire body and the ribbing, and then I started on the sleeve, so I made a good amount of progress. Like, this is all the progress I made last night, so I think I'm almost like halfway there, like pretty much halfway, and then I have the ribbing left, so that's that, and then I have to do this whole other sleeve. I think the sleeves are pretty easy. I'm just more worried about like the duplicate stitching now that I'm gonna do on here for the cow pattern, but I think it'll be okay. I've been watching some tutorials and it seems like it won't be too bad, and if I mess up then I can just undo it. Good morning. It is a Tuesday or a work day, so I'm gonna make some matcha before I go in my
positive vibes cup because I'm feeling very tired today. But I'm trying a new matcha powder. This is Usucha Aya no Mori by Kambayashi Shincho, and I'll put like the description of this matcha powder here, but I've heard really good things about this. This is actually my last bag of matcha. I do have like a couple other cans with maybe like 2 servings left, but this is my last one and I'm really sad. Oh my gosh, it smells really sweet. This new matcha tin, so I'm gonna put it in here. Wow, that is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, it makes me so happy. Maple syrup from Canada. Some pink sea salt. Wow, that's very creamy. Very creamy and kind of nutty. I like it. That's good. I also started reading Of Mice and Men during lunch today, and I got about 20 pages in. I feel like I've read this book, I just cannot remember for sure. Like, some of the parts are very familiar to me, but I do not remember how it ends, so I'm kind of looking forward to that. Maybe I never finished it. So far, the book makes me feel a little sad, getting to know kind of like the dynamic between George and Lenny, but I'll see how it goes.